Okay, hello everyone. So welcome back to my video, the educational video, the mathematics bet on the Excel. So today we're just trying to derive a formula. It is also based on the quadratic equations. In the previous one, we have learned about the solving of quadratic equation by factorization methods, which I think the more convenient way to factorize to solve quadratic equations. Now we come to the another part, that is by using the formula. That is it. Again, that is okay. I'm share this channel. Okay. Okay. That. So I'm giving there solving of quadratic equations by completing square methods. Okay, that is another methods which I will show you by doing this example. Okay, but first, so there is certain formula that we can use directly while solving quadratic equations to find the solution of quadratic equations. So general equation of quadratic equation is x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So we can solve it by formula, using formula x equals to minus b plus minus y. So and this is the formula that we can use. So today I'm just try to how to derive that formula. It might be not so much important, but for your for the sake of argument, you can just you can show some people how this formula has been derived. So so I will just try to obtain this formula. So you just analyze how this formula is derived, and no need to make more focus into this, but just for your convenience I'm trying to derive this formula from this. Okay, yes, later you can use this one is also a very important formula. Later you need to use this. Okay, so today's part is I'm just trying to derive this formula. Okay, let's go. So this is the general equations of the quadratic equations. We have ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Okay, so let's or let's move this c, this term c, to the other side. It becomes minus negative c. So I would like to make this x alone. So in order to make this x squared alone, what you do is dividing both sides by a. Divide by a is equals to minus c. So here also divide by a, here also divide by a. So now what the main idea is, we are trying to make this side, the LHS side, into a perfect square. So whatever we are needing to make these terms into the perfect square, where whatever things might be add, multiplied, or whatever things are required, we are just trying to do that, to convert this LHS into a complete square. So let's disintegrate this. Ax squared by a plus bx by a is equals to minus c by a. Okay, now you just got this, and the remaining will be x squared plus this one bx by a is equals to minus c by a. So in order to turn this into the some perfect square, what we need to convert this is in the form of this. So if we can bring this term into this term, ax square plus bx ax square a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now we can write these terms a plus b whole square. So let's compare. Shit. Okay, let's compare that thing. Let's compare this thing and try to make that this part, try to bring this part and convert it into this form, so we can write a plus b whole square. Okay, so instead of a, here we have x. Okay, so x is square already. So now the middle terms, we need the formula 2 a is this x and b is, so x is already there, b a. So to make this term equivalent, what we have to put more number in the denominator 2. Yes, you have to divide it by 2. Now what happens is this becomes a square plus 2a, and this whole terms b divided by 2 times a, this whole terms becomes now b. So the only difference here is, in order to bring these terms, to make this, to make this any different from this, because when 2 got cancelled, this it becomes the same, bx by a. So whatever, so we have a square plus 2a, and this whole terms is b. So what you do is, here we have to write here 2 b by 2a whole square, so to make it into in the form of this perfect whole square. So we have done something extra here. We have added some extra, that is this one, this part. So we, whatever we have been substituting or whatever terms substituted, whatever terms here, so we are adding the same terms on the other side also, b by 2a square, so the value does not get differ in any sense, in any case. So c by, okay, now this whole term a square plus 2ab, yes, this whole term becomes b, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now you can write this x plus b by 2a whole square, and the remaining here you can write b squared by 4a squared minus c by a. In this in the RHS you can just simplify and by taking LCM. Yes, okay, now or now x plus b by 2a is equals to, now when you move this square to the other side, it becomes plus minus whole root b square by 4a square minus c by a, or x equals to, now this just make this x alone, minus b by 2a, to the other side it becomes minus b by 2a plus minus, let's see here, 4a square Yes, we have the LCM for a square. So you write b square. Here is a already. What we don't have? 4a. Now a into 4a, it becomes 4a square. So whatever is it, you have to multiply 4a by this. Say, you know how to do LCM. Okay. Minus b by 2a plus minus. So b square minus 4ac. Now this 4a square can be moved to the outer side or out of the roots. This becomes 2a. Yes. So in here we have both denominator same. Now we can directly operate the numerator. B minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now this is the formula for how to solve the quadratic equations. Okay, this is how you derive this. So try to understand how it is. It is not much so important. You just only remember this formula. It will be enough for you. Or this formula is important. You just remember. You will be needing in optional math also, in compulsory math obviously. But you know, no need to go into this, just for your sake of your knowledge. Okay, well, I'm trying to how this part has been derived from these quadratic equations. So I'm just trying to convey how this part has been derived. If you are really interested in this thing, then it could be helpful for you. So okay, this much for today, and next time I'll be doing some examples regarding this one. I think this much for today.